Minnie has come to the Stockport Plaza to meet Associate Professor James Moran, an expert on the repertory theatre movement.
Here we are.
Isn't it beautiful? Look at that.
This is the Stockport Plaza. It's one of the surviving grand theatres from the period when your uncle was in Stockport. Now, he performed certainly at the Stockport Hippodrome, which is about 150 yards away from here.
Is that still surviving?
I'm afraid not. That's been burned down. That doesn't exist anymore. But you have some sense of the kind of place that he was performing in.
How beautiful.
By the 1930s, local repertory theatre companies, offering audiences a new play every week, had become one of the most popular forms of entertainment in Britain. While often derided by serious theatre critics, the popularity of commercial rep was to have a significant impact on the development of British culture. Stars such as Ronnie Barker and Eric Sykes, and the casts of popular shows like Dad's Army, all started their careers in the commercial repertory system.
I've got a programme from the Hippodrome.
Great.
The play that my Uncle Leslie was in.
This is a comedy, Spring Cleaning, about a man who is worried that his wife is mixing with some disreputable people and he's worried that she might have an affair. So that's the...
Was my uncle one of the disreputable characters?
He was, yes.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
He could do comic parts like this, but he could also play leading men. He could play old men with talcum powder in his hair. He could play butlers. He often did that. He could do a range of accents. He could do Manchester accents, London accents, New York accents. And the thing that really makes his name, that makes him famous in the Fortescue Players, is a performance in 1944 of a play called Peg o' My Heart. If you look at the review, you'll see what happens in performance.
2 quick changes at short notice were necessary at the beginning of the week. Mr. T. Mostel Willie takes the part of Jerry, intended for Mr. Alan Caesar, and Mr. Leslie Stancliffe takes the part of Alaric Chichester.
It's so successful, that part, that the following week, the Stockport Express newspaper carries a special profile of Leslie Stancliffe.
Oh, look at him. Leslie Stancliffe has considerably widened his circle of admirers. He had his first taste of acting as a junior in silent films. Leslie is becoming known to the theatre-going public of Stockport as the man with the funny laugh. I know where I get it from, then. That is a good thing to be known for, Leslie. I can't get over how he looks like my dad. He joined Cissy Langley in a sketch on the variety stage. That must be where he met Grace Mackay.
It absolutely was. His wife, known on stage.
You've only got a picture of her. Oh, let me see.
There you go.
Oh, my God, she's gorgeous. Oh, look, she has such a lively face.
And if you want, I have a better image of your uncle there.
Oh, my God, he was so handsome. Oh, goodness me, look at them.
So he's dedicated that, you can see, to my darling Billy, and Billy Mackay was Grace's stage name.
Oh, it was?
It was her stage name when she was performing on the variety stage.
What happened to them? Do you know?
After the war, he left the Fortescue Players, and I have a different programme here for the popular players near Blackpool, playing at St Anne's on Sea. This piece is called Daddy Longlegs.
Oh, look, he had the lead role. What year is this, sorry?
This is 1945.
OK.
And then the trail goes a bit cold, and I just have one more document relating to Leslie. This is from The Stage, the theatrical newspaper.
Loving memories of Leslie, died March 6, 1947. The rest is yours, dear. The loneliness ours, Billy. God bless my darling daddy, Jean. Oh, dear. He died so young.
He was 38, I think.
Annie, but he had a daughter.
Yeah, he did have a daughter. The interesting thing is, if you look at the last programme that I showed you of Daddy Longlegs. I don't know if you notice anything familiar about the list of orphan children who were on stage.
Jean Stancliffe. Oh, my gosh. So his little girl was in it.
Now, I do have a contact number for Jean. She's still alive.
Oh, my God.
And she would be happy to,
Oh, my God.
to speak to you.
Minnie's cousin, Jean Driver, does not want to appear on camera, but she has agreed to speak to Minnie on the phone.
2677.
Jean?
Hello?
Hello, Jean.
Yes?
Hello, it's Minnie Driver.
Oh, hello.
Would you be happy to talk to me a little bit about your dad and your mum?
Yes, of course.
Oh,
Yes, that'd be lovely.
I saw that you were in a play with him.
Yes, they did a production of Daddy Longlegs at the Ashton Pavilion,
Right.
and I played one of the orphans.
Oh, I love that you were on stage with your dad. That's so great.
I don't really remember
Do you
it
not?
very well, but yes.
Did you know that your dad had a half brother?
Yes, I did.
You did.
Yes.
So did they ever meet? Do you know?
No.
They
No.
never did.
Certainly from my parents marrying, don't think my father went home. But my mother and I went maybe a year after my father had died. Obviously, I met my grandfather and his wife.
So funny that we share a grandfather,
It is, yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you have any memories of him at all?
Unfortunately not. I wish I did.
Ah,
But I do have a photograph.
you do.
Just one.
Oh, I'm going to cry. That is absolutely fantastic news. I've been longing to see a picture of him. Yeah, I would absolutely love to have your address, so maybe we could stay in contact.
Yes, oh, that would be great.
I've got a son who's 4 called Henry,
Oh,
and he's ever so sweet, and I could maybe send you a picture.
oh, that would be great.
Yeah, I'd like that. I'd like that a lot.
Been lovely to speak to you.
Oh,
Wonderful.
it's been really nice talking to you. Thank you, Jean. Thank you very much indeed.
It's a pleasure.
All right.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.